I really believe that there are a whole lot of people out there, maybe not a whole lot, but I believe there is a large group of people out there that can teach English and teach it really well. I was a teacher who taught English well. I would not say I taught it really well. However, I do not think the same thing applies to a dean. I think there are very few people that can be a dean and do it really well. And I really believe that when I talk to kids, I make a difference. I feel like I can connect with kids and change the trajectory of the way they're going by having conversations and connecting with them and their families. When I was a teacher in a classroom, I was the teacher, because I worked at small schools, I was the teacher that everybody sent their students to that they had problems with. And I never had those issues with students. Like, it was not, like, they knew when they came to my room that either A, they were going to learn, or B, I was going to put them to work doing something to help them get through whatever it is that they were going through.
Now, for many of us, the dean's office was a place we never wanted to be. But the role of a dean has changed over the years. Explain to us how the role has changed so that it's now more supportive of students.
When I came to Bolingbrook, Dr. Mitchum was the principal here, and he started, before Senate Bill 100 was ever even Senate Bill 100, he started a program that was alternatives to suspension for students that weren't always in trouble, but students that got themselves into trouble and that were maybe chronically in trouble, trying to support them in other ways than just suspending them out of school. Because academically, then they weren't doing well. Social emotionally, then they weren't doing well. And we're putting kids in homes, or a lot of the times, whose parents were all at work. And so now that they're at home all day long for how many ever days, how is that helping anybody get where they need to be in life? So we started doing things to support students. We started sending them to counseling if they had anger management. We started sending them to guidance office to talk about like academic planning. We supporting them in other ways than just sending them home because they did something at school that they shouldn't have done. And then Senate Bill 100 became the law, which was really what we had been doing for years through Dr. Mitchum before Senate Bill 100 ever even became a thing. So that just, when everybody started doing what Senate Bill 100 was, we were like, oh, we've been doing this for years. It's not really any different than what we've already been doing.
Share with us a great day. A day that when you went home at the end of the school day, you thought to yourself, I made a difference in a student's life.
It's funny because I had a kid in here just before you came that I have said from the very beginning of the year, something is going on with this kid and I cannot figure out what it is. So, and I have most of my parents on my cell phone, and I text them or I call them. What is going on? What can I do to help your student? And finally, I got the information that I was looking for, just by the nature of conversation with somebody. That's the good day. When I find out what the root of the problem is, I can support the kid. But until I find out what the root of the problem is, we just keep digging.